Hey guys, my name is Rajan and you're watching Lens4. So today I have got the latest flagship of Samsung, which is the S25 Ultra. And on the other hand, I'm gonna compare this with the previous year 16 Pro Max. And this is the latest flagship of iPhone as well. So let's see which phone is better in terms of cameras and in terms of design. I prefer the Samsung's curved edges. I think it feels more premium than the iPhone's curved edges, but it feels also it's a little smaller than the iPhone. I think, in my opinion, both of these phones are really good in terms of cameras. But which one should you buy? If you're in the market right now, should you go with the Samsung, which is the Android, or you should go with the iPhone, which is iOS? So we're gonna test this detailed comparison, video, selfies, portraits, and everything in this video. So let's dive into the detailed comparison and let's see which one is better.
So at 1x, both phones offer similar color profiles, but the S25 Ultra leans towards a more vibrant shot with deeper blues in the sky and slightly cooler greens in the grass. Some may prefer the spongy style, while others might favor the iPhone 16 Pro Max more natural, true-to-life tones. Zooming in the difference in the details is clear. The S25 Ultra delivers sharper texture, whereas the iPhone loses some fine details. You can see at the skin, like at on the face, iPhone is a little smoother. Looking at the monument in the background, the S25 Ultra maintains better distortion control, keeping lines straight and intact. While the iPhone, you can see here, the monument is a bit distorted. So overall, in terms of sharpness, detail retention and color balance, the S25 Ultra takes the win here. I'll give this one to the S25 Ultra. Let's check out the next shot. So in this wide angle shot, the S25 Ultra leans towards heavy saturation, while the 16 Pro Max opts for a more natural and subdued look. This time the iPhone's color accuracy feels more authentic. Looking at the background, the trees appear sharper and more detailed on the iPhone, whereas the S25 Ultra introduces a slight haze, softening the details. So the iPhone also handles dynamic range better here, preserving highlights in the clouds and maintaining contrast in the trees. However, the iPhone applies more aggressive sharpening, while the S25 Ultra retains a slightly cleaner image with comparable detail. Noise levels are marginally higher on the iPhone, but overall for its truer to life colors and better highlight control, I prefer the iPhone shot here. The S25 Ultra, though detailed, feels a bit too much saturated for my taste. So this round goes to the iPhone. Let's check out the next shot. So in this flower shot, the S25 Ultra once again pushes saturations to the extreme, while the iPhone 16 Pro Max maintains a more natural color profile. Zooming in on the iPhone surprisingly captures like finer details in the flower's center, whereas the S25 Ultra smooths out texture, reducing overall sharpness. The iPhone's color out textures reproduction appear more true to life, preserving the delicate variations in the petal. Additionally, its exposure and highlight control ensures a well-balanced image without any excessive contrast. So, for its superior detail retention and more realistic colors, I prefer the iPhone shot here. Let me know what you guys think. So, let's check out the next shot. So in this portrait shot, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leans towards a more warmer tone, but it slightly overdoes. The S25 Ultra, on the other hand, captures better background details, handles highlights well, and maintains superior exposure. Zooming in, the S25 Ultra does again excels in facial detail with better textures and clarity. Edge detection is another win for Samsung. It accurately preserves hair strands. You can clearly see that the hair strands are much more visible on the S25 Ultra, while the iPhone 16 Pro Max is blurring out everything. So and iPhone still needs to work on its edge detection here. So overall, the S25 Ultra delivers a sharper and more balanced portrait here, making it the winner. So let's move on to the next shot. So in this landscape shot, I focused on how both phones handle the grass, bushes and clouds, and right away the iPhone 16 Pro Max delivers an artistic warm toned image that feels like a subtle filter was applied. Meanwhile, the S25 Ultra leans towards a cooler color temperature, making it look more neutral. If I were posting on social media, I'd probably choose the iPhone for its aesthetic appeal, But in terms of accuracy, the S25 Ultra gets closer to reality, despite its slightly oversaturated look. Zooming in, both phones detail similar level of detail, though the iPhone might have a slightly edge, I would say. However, since the S25 Ultra stays truer to the actual scene, I'll give this round to the S25 Ultra. Let's check out the next shot. So in this portrait shot, the S25 Ultra introduces a slightly magenta tint, while the 16 Pro Max leans towards a more warmer tone, neither being entirely true to life. However, the real difference emerges in detail retention. Zooming in, the iPhone preserves significantly more texture on the face and hair, capturing finer details with better clarity. Even the dress appears sharper on the iPhone, whereas the S25 Ultra smooths out textures, losing some definition. Edge detection is similar on both, but Samsung lack detail gives Apple the win here for this round. So I'll give this one to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Let's check out the next shot. In this selfie comparison, the S25 Ultra takes an unexpected win. Samsung captures more realistic skin tones, while the iPhone slightly whitens the face, making it look less true to life. Surprisingly, S25 Ultra also outperforms in detail retention, preserving sharper textures in hair, beard, and skin. This is the first time Samsung has truly nailed its selfie camera, delivering a more natural and well-balanced shot. So for realistic colors and better details, the S25 Ultra takes this round. Let me know which one you guys prefer here. Let's check out the next shot. So in this zoom test, the S25 Ultra dominates with unmatched detail retention. Textures remain crisp, especially at the top of the monument, while the iPhone struggles to preserve finer details. However, when it comes to color accuracy, the iPhone does a better job, capturing a more true-to-life representation of the monument. But overall, with its far superior zoom capabilities, the S25 Ultra takes the win in this round. Let's check out the next shot. So in this portrait shot, both phones deliver similar background bokeh and color balance, but with key differences. The iPhone leans warmer, while the S25 Ultra stays more neutral. I personally prefer Samsung's approach here. Zooming in, the iPhone surprisingly retains more facial texture and detail, while the S25 Ultra softens the face slightly. However, Samsung fights back with superior edge detection, as you can see, capturing the fine hair strands that the iPhone struggles with. Overall, for its better subject separation and more natural tones, I'd give this portrait print to the S25 Ultra. Let's move on to the next shot. So in this portrait shot, the iPhone handles background highlights better, managing light exposure more effectively than the S25 Ultra. When zoomed in, both phones offer similar levels of detail, but the S25 Ultra delivers a cleaner look with superior noise reduction. Color-wise, the iPhone appears more natural, while the Samsung leans toward a slightly processed look. Overall, it's a very close competition. Better highlight control on the iPhone, but cleaner details on the S25 Ultra. So for this shot, it's a tie. I'll give +1 to both. Let's move on to the next one. So in this night portrait shot, the S25 Ultra takes the lead with superior detail retention and a cleaner image. The iPhone 16 Pro Max leans towards a cooler temperature, while the S25 Ultra opts for a warmer, more saturated look. If I zoom in, the S25 Ultra clearly outperforms the iPhone in capturing finer details with less noise. The iPhone shot appears slightly grainy in comparison. All the S25 Ultra delivers a much sharper and more refined portrait here. So this round goes to the S25 Ultra. Let's check out the next shot. So captured in the evening without sunlight, this shot highlights key differences between the two cameras. The S25 Ultra introduces a noticeably purple tint in the clouds, a recurring issue in low light. Meanwhile, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leans towards a warmer tone, producing a more natural look, I would say. Zooming in, the S25 Ultra retains slightly better details, particularly in the background, whereas the iPhone unexpectedly blurs it. However, the iPhone nails colors accuracy, especially on the dress, while the S25 Ultra introduces a bluish tint. Overall, I prefer the iPhone shot for its true to life colors. Let me know your thoughts. Now on to the next shot. So in this nighttime portrait shot, the iPhone 16 Pro Max impresses with its deeper black and more appealing skin tones. However, zooming in reveals its major weakness, lack of sharpness and detail in portrait mode. The iPhone struggles to retain facial textures, making the image look softer than expected. On the other hand, the S25 Ultra, despite being a bit over sharpening, does a far better job preserving details and clarity. It captures my face with much better definition, so making it the clear win for this nighttime portrait shot. So I'll give this win to the S25 Ultra. Let's check out the next comparison. So in this nighttime ultra wide shot, the iPhone 16 Pro Max clearly takes the lead. The S25 Ultra once again struggled with its signature purple tint in the sky, giving the image an unnatural, almost filtered look. While the iPhone isn't perfect, it handles the scene far better, maintaining a more natural color balance. The S25 Ultra's processing makes the image look overly artificial, whereas the iPhone keeps things more realistic. Uh, so overall, I prefer the iPhone's ultra wide night shot here. So I'll give this one to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Let's move on to the next shot. So in this night shot, the 16 Pro Max takes the lead with better exposure, bringing out more details in both the sky and the ground. The S25 Ultra on the other hand appears darker with noticeable noise in the shadows. Zooming in, the iPhone retains notable sharper textures, especially on the monument and the stones, making the scene look more refined. The iPhone's ability to capture clearer texture and better over clarity gives it the edge here. So let me zoom in more, and you can see that the details are slightly looking better on the iPhone here, in my opinion. So for this night shot, the iPhone wins. Let's move on to the next comparison.
Hey guys, I'm recording this on iPhone 16 Pro Max and the S24 Ultra. You can check the dynamic range and the skin tones and the colors here. On screen, I prefer the quality of the iPhone 16 Pro Max here, but we have to check that out. And you can also check the stabilization here as I'm walking. So for selfie video, the 16 Pro Max takes the lead with better color reproduction and superior dynamic range. While both phones deliver similar colors, the iPhone handles highlights and shadow more effectively and also offers a wider field of view. In portrait video, the 16 Pro Max further impresses with smoother background bokeh and more natural colors. Even in standard video, the iPhone's warmer tone feel less over-sharpened compared to the S25 Ultra, delivering a more true-to-life look. Overall, the 16 Pro Max edges out in video performance. Now, let's move on to the conclusion. After tallying the scores, the S25 Ultra edges ahead in photography with a score of 9, while the iPhone 16 Pro Max scores 7 in our detailed camera comparison. However, when it comes to video quality, the iPhone takes the lead, balancing out the competition. Overall, the S25 Ultra proves to be the better photography device, offering superior detail and versatility if you know how to use it. Surprisingly, Samsung has closed the gap in video performance, making the S25 Ultra a solid contender for content creators. Most notably, its selfie camera has taken a huge leap, making it a great choice for selfie lovers and vloggers. So if your priority it's photography, the S25 Ultra is way to go. What do you guys think? Drop your thoughts in the comment and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Have a great day.